Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, Cureless is a podcast dedicated to self improvement, growth, and both physical and mental health, and we're here to help you level up. And I'm so happy you're here and you clicked on this episode. Today, we are talking about a topic that can really make a difference in your life, which is building consistent habits. It's all about the routines that set you up for long term success. So, first off, let's talk about why routines are so crucial. When you establish a routine, you're setting up a framework that helps you stay focused and productive. It reduces the number of decisions you have to make, saving your energy for the things that matter most. Consistency is key, and I know I've been talking about consistency on my episode, which is called Turning Setbacks into Comebacks, and I really think that you should listen to the episode. Small daily actions add up over time. Now, how do you build these habits? Start with one habit at a time. I'm gonna tell you guys about how I started to be more disciplined, productive, and whatever. So, first, I used to watch people's routine, and I wanted to have the same routine as them, just to be productive. And I thought that being productive, that I needed to wake up at 5 a.m., which is not the truth, you guys. Let me tell you, if you want to have a routine, you need to build your own routine and not take the routine from other person, because everybody's lives are different. So I kind of feel like build your own routine. And I used to wake up like 5 a.m. Even my mom said, why are you waking up so early? And I said, no, just I want to be productive and all that. But waking up 5 a.m. will not make you be productive. So you just need, to know what works best for you in your routine, whatever is waking up 9 a.m., what works best for you, because I feel like most of people, they think, oh, I need to wake up to work out, to read, to do whatever that is. No, you guys, that is not how it works. You need to build your own routine and don't copy others' routine, because the lifestyles are different. Anyways, trying to overhaul your entire life at once can be so overwhelming. Pick one small, achievable habit and stick with it until it becomes second nature. And that is kind of like what I do. So I didn't have a habit to do devotional every day, but now it's just like when I don't do, I feel so bad. It's the same thing when I don't journal. Sometimes I feel so bad because I don't journal every day, because sometimes I just don't have nothing to say, like nothing to write down. I didn't reflect, but I just feel like that sometimes we really need to be consistent with that one habit that you want. So, you can have the clue of what your habit are and why do you want to achieve your goals. So that is kind of like you need to be consistent. Another tip is to make it specific and achievable. Instead of saying I want to exercise more, set a clear goal like I'll go for a 20-minute walk every morning. It is okay sometimes you're just lazy and you don't want to do that, but let me tell you, when you're lazy and you push yourself to do that, you will see that with time you will be more disciplined. Because when you say no, I'm lazy so I'm not gonna do that, you just you just had this motivation, but you didn't have this discipline. The more specific you are, the easier it is to stay on track. Track your progress to keep yourself motivated. Use a journal, an app, or even a simple checklist. If you have iPhone, you know that we have like I don't know what that is called. Anyways, seeing your progress can be incredible, rewarding, and helps reinforce the habit. It's also important to make it enjoyable, so you don't need to have a very boring, productive day. For example, I've set a boundary to myself that I can't do things when I'm so overwhelmed that I need to relax. For example, if I have to plan my week and I'm having a very stressful week, I need to take a time on the day that I just need to relax, to be on my phone, watch some movie, cause so I don't get so overwhelmed and don't put that much pressure on myself. So that is kind of like the boundary that I've set to me. Find ways to make your new routine something you look forward to. Lastly, don't be too hard on yourself if you slip up. Building habits takes time and it's normal to face setbacks. Just get back on track and keep going. I feel sometimes you're too hard on yourselves, so we just say, oh my gosh, I needed to wake up this time, I needed to do this. Just don't be too hard on yourself. It is okay to sometimes be lazy, to procrastinate, to have a day that you don't want to do nothing. That is okay. Alright, here's your challenge of the week. Choose one habit you want to build and apply these tips. Start small, be specific, track your process, and make it enjoyable. Share your journey with us on Instagram at Careless Podcast. I love to hear how you're doing. And you guys, I have an app which is called, it's not my app, but like you can download Notion, which is they have like templates that you can track your habits, and all that is so helpful. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. And remember, the journey to success starts with the habits you build every day. Keep it, and I'll see you next time.